Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Warren, and I'm a member of the San Antonio chapter of the Links Incorporated. The Links are one of the oldest and largest volunteer service organizations across the world, consisting of professional women of African descent. I'm excited to be here today with Kasia Cunningham. Kasia is the author of a book called Growing Up Divided. Hello, Kasia, and thank you for being with.
You are welcome.
Hey, so why don't you tell us what inspired you to write the book?
So I wanted to tell everybody about Cosmo Galore. I wanted to give everyone a background as to why I started the book and what I went through to get to where I am today with my business. Stuff like growing up with lack of diversity, growing up in between two split households with different personalities and different sets of rules and stuff like that.
So tell me, how long did it take you to actually write the book?
It took me about 7 months. The book isn't very long, but it's pretty long. It was definitely a process.
Well, let's talk about the process then. Did you teach yourself to write a book, or did you learn from somebody else? Did someone hold your hand along the way? How did you do this?
So I've been writing poems and short stories since I was in about 6th grade. I learned how to write poems in English class. It was something that interested me a lot. I always liked to write, so I developed into writing full books and longer stories and stuff like that. So I'm kind of self-taught, but also school and stuff like that.
Got it. So how did you structure the book?
It's in chronological order, like the way of how my life goes, from when I first was born till now.
Well, tell me about the challenges that you faced, if you faced any, while writing the book.
It wasn't mostly with writing the book. I think it was trouble with family members. They weren't really sure as to what I was going to put in the book. They didn't know if I was going to put something about them. So it was more of drama, I guess, with writing the book, because people didn't know what it was going to be.
So how did you manage through that?
I think that I just really realized what is best for me and what's best for Cosmo Galore. And I just wrote it how I wanted to write it. And
good. So did you always know you wanted to get the book published?
At first, I was a little bit scared. Something with my poems, I was a little bit scared about reading those too out to people, because you never really know people's reaction about them. So my mom always pushed me to publish the book. So we kind of knew that I was going to do something like that, but publishing a book was something really grand to me.
How did you figure out how to publish a book? Was it YouTube? How do you figure that out?
My mom mostly did that part. It was a little bit hard trying to publish a book, me being so young and being a Black business owner. So my mom helped me out. I think we had a private publisher, and we started it like that.
So when was the book published?
The book was published August 25th of 2022.
Right in the middle of the pandemic. All right. So what advice would you give to someone who might be considering writing a book?
Making sure that you are staying up on your game, not giving up, not letting anybody else get in the way of what you want to do.
Got it. Great advice. Hey, do you plan on writing any additional books?
Yes, I do. I want to start a series. Since it was chronological order up to my life now, I think that in a year or so, I'll give a little bit more about what I'm doing right now and all of the things that have happened in between.
So last question, I know you're more than just an author, right? You actually have started a makeup line of business. Tell us about that.
So I sell vegan and cruelty-free cosmetics. Right now, I have glosses and lip balms. We will be coming out with vegan and cruelty-free candles next month. And we have a website. It's cosmogalore.com.
Fantastic. Well, you are a busy young lady, Kasia. I just want to thank you so very much for your time today. We do appreciate your insights into the writing process And we hope actually other young people are inspired by what you shared today. So with that, thank you again.
Thank you.